YouTube world, what it do? What's good, everybody? How's everybody feeling on well, looking at the channel, y'all know what it is. How's my Dallas Fort Worth peeps out there feeling? It's been Monday blues, y'all. Monday blues, man. Ain't too much to really be smiling about other than life itself. Before I get any further, y'all already know where y'all at. It's the one man, four styles and flavor of DFW Sports, kicking everything from DFW, from all our teams in the background. You see what the decor say, right now it's game night. Mavs against the Utah Jazz right now, as I got on the screen right now going live. Mavs up 10 at this moment that I can see. They're up 61-51 right now and about got the third quarter running around. Man, it's been tough. But before I go any further, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification chime, follow me on X at Drewski Self-Made. We be repping and doing everything for the Dallas Fort Worth teams coming down. So y'all already know how that go. But before I go on into what we got going today, I just like to say that normally every Wednesday, y'all would normally catch me doing the Heart of Texas podcast with IE Sports Radio. That will no longer be going on. Just out of mutual things for me to go ahead and focus on my channel right now because we're in monetization mode right now. So I need to amp up everything for this channel and keep it going. And I need to be fully invested in doing this channel. So it will be no more Heart of Texas on Wednesdays with IE Sports Radio. But big shout out to my man Larry B. Forever grateful, forever the homie, forever, I always will try to keep in touch with him as best as I can. And if you're still subscribed to IE Sports Radio, still do that. I am, it's about two more other fellas out there that I'm real cool with that I'll make sure I keep checking up in. But yeah, it's just more of me just making sure I take this channel and take it to another level. So I'm gonna be fully more committed to doing that. So it won't be Wednesdays in between 9 and 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell going up. I will let y'all know anytime that we're going live, as I'll be able to post this early to let y'all know what we doing. So, man, it's been the blues going on down here in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. But we are in game night right now. As my man CJ, what it do up in here? Appreciate you for tuning in right now, my God. He said the Mavs whooping the Jazz right now. They trying to stay up on them right now. Jazz playing pretty tough, Seem like the Mavs, kind of, it's like that. It's not like it's that much energy feeling like that's in the building, but they start hitting a couple more threes. They start taking, over and start doing some things, especially in their home building. So we looking forward to that. Big salute to you chiming in, man. I got a lot to get up off my chest today, man. I first started with some college football in the area of Dallas Fort Worth. We'll talk SMU. They'll get the cake first. We'll talk TCU as well, football, as both universities had some thrilling Saturday night games. I'm going to break it down just a little bit about that going as well. The Stars, they end up getting them some get back. We'll talk about them. They're going to have about a good week off as they are in, I believe, Europe right now, getting ready to take on the Panthers for a back-to-back game series over in international waters. So I'll talk about that momentarily. And then, of course, we'll get into the Sunday night aftermath of the Cowboys losing to the 49ers in Sunday night fashion. And then we'll be going back and forth talking about what's going on between the Mavs and the Utah Jazz right now as they are live down here at the AAC going up in here. Little CJ said the Bucks lost and he loved it. They lost to the Celtics, didn't they? They were playing the Celtics, right? Celtics, that's a tough team, man. That's a tough team. But y'all already know where y'all at. DFW Sports Raps. One man, four styles and flavor of DFW Sports. Like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. Kick it with your boy real quick. It's a lot of sports going on right now. I mean, we got the World Series, game 3 of the World Series going on right now. You got Monday Night Football between the Steelers and Giants right there. If you're the Cowboys, I'll tell you why there's no point to even look at the NFC East at all. We'll talk about that later coming on in this live. But it's a lot of sports going on, a lot of basketball going on. Some people checking out some hockey as well. So get your fix on. Kick it right here with your boy for probably the next hour right here as we get ready to just, watch the rest of this Mavs game that's going down right now between the Utah Jazz. The Jazz are trying to, they're trying to get a little bit, back into the game, chipping away. They're just staying and hanging around good enough and long enough around. But let's jump into it. Big Saturday evening that happened in college football in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Man, SMU, as they have reached up to number 20 in the AP and the coaches poll, had a thrilling game against Duke. Duke, one-loss team. These were a matchup of two one-loss teams going at it. SMU jumped out early, really, in this game. They really had their foot on Duke's neck, but then my man Kevin Jennings out of South Oak Cliff, man. I don't know what was going on with my guy. I don't know what was going on with him right there, but he was doing everything right in the beginning, and then he started just unraveling. As you never rarely see any team in football have a -6 turnover margin and win the football game. Let alone they normally get blowed out, but to win the football game, that's wild. That's crazy. But that's exactly what SMU did. As Kevin Jennings, he accounted for 5 turnovers. He threw 3 picks, fumbled twice. Ooh, it just looked like their playoff grasp was just slipping right out of their hands. But give credit to SMU. Them boys can actually play some defense. They can actually play some defense, and they got the stops when needed. They bowled up in the red zone when it was supposed to. I believe Duke got into the red zone so many times and they could not capitalize. They couldn't get no touchdown out of that. And the biggest thing that was it all, Duke ended up moving it down there, but SMU didn't quit. SMU did not quit. Duke goes in for basically the game-winning field goal, but it gets blocked. SMU comes up with the block, forces it into overtime. They get their run. They score their touchdown. They get their stop, win the ball. Well, actually, yeah, they win the ball game because Duke ended up scoring, but they ended up going for 2, trying to get the win. Manny Diaz. And if you heard me on Heart of Texas, I said this was going to be a coaching matchup with 2 coaches that are familiar with each other. And I mean, Rhett Lasky in the offense, it did what it could. It got out early like it was supposed to, but the turnovers, really, this game really shouldn't even been close. SMU moved it at will. They just kept turning the ball over. So, I mean, you cut down half those turnovers, that they win by 17. And as you see, right now they're sitting at the top of the ACC conference with more wins in the ACC. And it's amazing to see what it is going for the Ponies. And if you can understand what's going on in the DFW, especially when it comes to football, you can understand why we might need to turn our heads and turn our eyeballs to something else that's going on down here in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. Because that team out there in AT&T, man, in Frisco, they ain't getting it done. They ain't getting it done. It's about ready to look to 2025. But SMU, they keep piling things together, man. They keep piling things together. And long as Kevin Jennings, he's a freshman. He's a true freshman. He's gonna feel his way. He's still a first-time starter in college football, but there's a lot of potential for him to grow. And this offense, they get the running game going. Rhett Lasky gets that running game going and that up-tempo going with that run style and keep you off balance. And then boom, boom, they hit their shots. And Kevin Jennings being able to scramble and buy you extra time out the pocket, man, that's big right there. SMU, look for them to keep trying to make hay with what they got going. And looking at their schedule, it don't get easier for them. But you look at them, they got 4 games left, all of them in the ACC. They got Pitt down here this Saturday. Which they are undefeated, I believe, and ranked number 18. So this right here can be an ACC championship position knocking out. You know what I'm saying? Position right there. But then they get Boston College, they got Virginia, and they got Cal. Let's see if they can keep moving it. Joshua the GOAT, Trey Fofo. What's good, man? I know your Bengals got a good big victory up in there, as my man Lil CJ. His Chiefs keep rolling and all that type stuff, man. I used to know what winning football was like in the NFL, but in 2024, that is not by far the case. But appreciate you chiming in and tuning in, man. As always, much love, man. I'm just going over what's going down in Dallas-Fort Worth sports as we are still live game night with the Mavs right now against the Utah Jazz. Got to get anything I can get positive to shake out what happened from last night. But looking at SMU, they got one left ranked team left on their schedule. They don't have Miami and they don't have Clemson. So to basically win out, to get into they're going to have to win out. They will have to win out and at least get into the ACC championship game and make it competitive to probably still have a shot to get in the final 12 of the college football playoff. So that's big time. Is thrilling to see. It's very exciting for SMU to come up out the ashes. They should be in the Big 12, but being Big 12, since they come in Dallas and have their media days, they can't have them a Dallas University in there. And if you know the history, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But big shout out to SMU. SMU is holding it down, making things happen. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's good? What is good? Appreciate you for tuning in, taking time to join in. It's a lot of sports going on. Appreciate y'all for taking time to kick it with your boy right here as we talk over some Dallas-Fort Worth sports up in here. He said, my Bengals, they don't football, huh? Well, I mean, they'll football when they come play the Cowboys. I promise you that. Yo, Bengals will know how to play football when they come play the Cowboys. That's a get-right game. Especially the type of offense y'all got. Y'all liable to put up 45 in the first half. But that's for another time. This is a little stagnant action right now, Mavs. Come on now. As they are up 64-59 right now. About under 6 minutes left in the third period. I'll be going over a little bit much more of that, what's going on. But let me go ahead and jump into TCU. As like I said, it was one of those Saturdays in the Metroplex for college football fans as we, unite right here on this platform. First, you had this game, TCU and Texas Tech, which we knew would be a bomb burner. Anytime Texas teams get together, especially in Big 12 action, expect fireworks at all time. But this game right here was a game that I was getting ready to kind of turn off and try to watch Florida State or do anything like that. But for TCU, they struggled in this game. First half, they struggled. Texas Tech really could have walked away with this game. Now, I want to say that because the first quarter, TCU came out and they jumped out and they was up 14-3. But after that, the second and third quarter, bro, they gave up 28 points. It was basically a 28-7 run for Texas Tech. And that led TCU to be down double digits going into the fourth quarter, but they rallied. They rallied back and they won that game. Give credit to Josh Hoover because Hoover has made some mistakes early in the season, but looks like he still made a couple mistakes in this game as he threw 2 picks, but he still rallied. And then in the fourth quarter, I mean, give credit really to their, I think, who should be a first or second round pick in Savion Williams. Bruh, if you haven't seen a lot of Texas TCU football, check him out. I think his name is going to be a name to watch out for that could be in the first to 3 rounds for sure. You get a big body type receiver that can catch and, get you some yak. I don't know who my comparison can be to him yet, but if you haven't already, look up Savion Williams as that man went off fire in that game to help bring him back. Now, he had 3 receptions, 81 yards, but he got big touchdowns out of it. Josh Hoover, he was 21 of 32, 344, 3 touchdowns. Like I said, he did have 2 picks, but the fourth quarter, they rose to the cream. They went up 35-34. Texas Tech ended up missing an extra point that really kind of costed them, but give credit to the TCU defense when it mattered the most. They ended up showing up, and they showed out and made things happen. Nick's, what he talking about? That was a nasty injury. Who you talking about? Appreciate you for chiming in too as well. TCU came in there And as you see, they still fighting in a little position there. They still got a long way to go in the Big 12, but you look at them, they're one win away from being bowl eligible. It looked how they started the season, you couldn't really tell that, but as you see the season that has got on, their offense and Sonny Dykes is getting everything really kind of showing where they're getting their playmakers the ball. I think Kendall Browse, yeah, he's still the offensive coordinator there. They're starting to catch their rhythm. They're starting to be an offensive team like that in the Big 12 where you kind of don't want to kind of see them coming down toward the end of the season. So they get into winning ways. And like I said, it was back-to-back great games because this game was at 2:30. You had this go in, and then Duke SMU came on at 6:30, 7 o'clock. And you got that classic game that went right there. Big shout out to the DFW universities and TCU and SMU, giving football fans in this area something to cheer about and be okay about. You know what I'm saying? So we done seen better days. We done seen better days, man. But let's jump into the next topic. The next topic I got is the Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars, you won't see them here for a week, but their last game, I believe they're riding on a 2-game win streak. Their last game they played over the weekend, following that Saturday, matter of fact, there was a lot of DFW sports that went down. They came back to the AAC where they're undefeated and played the Chicago Blackhawks and won 4-2. Your boy Matt Duchesne had a 2-game goal, and Jamie Benn also, he had him a smooth one, followed by Benji Davidoff, got him a goal. And your goal minder, Jake Ottinger, of course, did his thing, got his save again as he was 22 or 24 going in there. They will play the Florida Panthers, who y'all know are the reigning Stanley Cup Finals champions. They get a back-to-back game with them playing over there in Ireland. So they're going to play, I believe, Thursday. So if you watch hockey, especially Texas hockey, so it's not going to be Thursday. They're going to play the Panthers Friday, but it will be a 12 o'clock game in the afternoon. And then they'll follow with another game right after that the next day, but it will be a 10 a.m. game time right before all the college football kicks off. So Dallas Stars 7-2 and second in the Central Division. Let's see if they can keep things rolling. They got two stiff games right here. International waters. Both teams got to fight that international tread right there. Let's see if the Stars can at least split the series with the defending Stanley Cup champs going into there. Now, to talk about it, as the Mavs right now, they're in grind time. They're up 4 right now. And PJ Washington turns over the damn basketball as the Jazz get an easy transition steal. As the Mavs are up 2 right now. All right, Mavs, come on now. Boy, Kyrie got his shit swatted. He got his shit swatted. Y'all can't get careless with the ball. Come on, PJ. But let me go ahead and talk about it while the Mavs are going on. I see this fourth quarter. We're going to have to sit here and talk about a lot of good things going on right now. But, man, Sunday night, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right here and right now. Let's talk about it. Cowboys fall 30-24 to the San Francisco 49ers. For the 4th straight year, the 49ers kick the Cowboys' ass. That's basically what happened. Cowboys get their ass beat down. Yeah, you can say they made it. This game wasn't no different than kind of other than the Baltimore game. And you look at it, man, look, it's almost to the point where what do you want to talk about? Who do you want to blame? Where do you want to start at? I mean, I could point the fingers everywhere for the Dallas Cowboys right now. Everywhere. The first half, they did solid other than turning over the damn football and having penalties. They did solid. The defense did solid. Defense did real solid, but that third quarter, Will the real Cowboys please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. And the real Cowboys stood up and showed up. The real Cowboys showed up, y'all, in the third quarter as they got skunked 21-0. Dak, bro. Let's just keep it real, y'all. To be spending $60 million at the quarterback position, and you're getting a quarterback that is turning over the ball multiple times in multiple blowout games, and you're not getting more than 3 touchdowns a game from your quarterback position, it's time to call it what it is, y'all. It's time to call it what it is. Your $60 million quarterback didn't come ready to play. And more than saying that, he played inconsistent. Because he did try to make a good couple throws. He did. He tried to make a good couple of throws. Some got dropped, especially the last one that went to Kevontae Turpin. I mean, Turpin, oof. He had a rough night last night. Turpin had a rough night. I mean, sooner or later we'll go back and we'll watch the all 22. Most likely Wednesday and Thursday we'll be probably getting more of looking at the all 22 and seeing all what's going on. But it's going to be everything what he sees already. And a lot of people say, we told you about Dak Prescott. And you know what? I'm not here to defend him, bro. I can't defend Dak and won't defend Dak. I can't and won't defend Dak, bro. You got to play way better than you're playing right now, dog. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. To me, your head coach does not get y'all ready to play. And I want to say this because, look, this defense looked exactly the same way it was before Dan Quinn took it over. Dan Quinn came in and you saw he brought a fire to this defense. He got the most out of his players. You look at him in Washington. Now, it does take a good quarterback. Jaden Daniels showing he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. For a while, he's going to be a problem. So long as he can stay healthy, Washington is in good hands. Long as they keep doing things, Dan Quinn is getting the most out of those Washington Commanders. He is getting the most out of them. You see how fired up and how much they come ready to play, how much the ex-Cowboys are over there. They're fired up, ready to play. Dan Quinn has his team. It might not even be fully prepared, but he has them ready to play. You don't hear them talking about they're not practicing good or anything like that, but you getting all that with the Cowboys. So, like we said, Dan Quinn was really everything to the Dallas Cowboys whole operation. That's my belief. He was the whole key to the whole operation because it's not Mike McCarthy. To me, these players do not look like they seem like they are inspired to play for Mike McCarthy. And is evident when Trayvon Diggs, bro, you didn't even take no pads off. You didn't take your cleats off. You didn't take your pads off. The only thing, you went into the locker room with no helmet. You came out that thing. I think the only thing you probably took off was some gloves. Other than that, you wasn't even in there 5 minutes to even talk to your teammates or anything like that. You went straight to your phone. You went straight to your phone and saw that a reporter tweeted something about you. Bro, I'm pretty sure your name got mentioned a lot probably. But to be fair, Diggs didn't play that bad last night. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really play that bad last night. He kind of, there was a couple plays he actually forced the play back in on some run plays. And look, I'm not saying that he was out there John Lynching folk, but what I will say is he didn't really have a bad game. Now, the reporter Mike Leslie for WFAA, all he said was what was Trayvon Diggs doing on this play, basically trying to call him out loafing. And I mean, when you're losing and you're getting your teeth kicked in, everything looks bad. Everything looks bad, bro. But the problem that I have is you did exactly what your owner did. Attitude reflects leadership, and I've been saying this. You picked on the weak. You picked on the weak, my guy, because I'm pretty sure there was a lot of other people that were saying things about you, but you happen to see him, or it got brought to your attention to the point where you had to pull up on. Like I said, it's not like Mike talked bad about you as a man. It's not like he talked bad about your family or anything like that, bro. He literally, legitimately was like, bro, is you loafing? Basically, really, all he said is, what is Trayvon Diggs doing on this play? That's all he said. And he's probably sitting there more like, why are you quitting? Type stuff. Where was your sense of urgency? It started with the leadership. I don't think we have sense of urgency to get the deal done with CD Lamb. That tells you everything. Let's go. Mavs up 12 right now at the end of the... Get out of there. Mavs up 12 at the end of the third quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie getting the crack in the rotation, which I felt he would sooner or later. Mavs up 82-70 right now at the end of the third period. Going into the fourth. Let's see if they can keep this home court alive and undefeated. They do play down here this weekend. They'll be on the back. They got a lot of home games down here this stretch, I believe, all this week. Where they are on the back-to-back, they'll play this game against Utah, and then they'll go to Minnesota, I believe, tomorrow. But to stay on the Cowboys, bro, like I said, I don't think Mike McCarthy gets the best out of his players. I don't think he gets them. I don't think he has the heart of his team, because I'm looking at what Dan Quinn doing, and we really missed that over here. And it shows from the defense, because since Dan Quinn has left, okay, the playoff was one thing, bro. They had injuries at their linebacker spot. Their linebacker spot was really what killed them last year. They were just too small right there. That's what killed them. And it was just more due to injuries. It wasn't because he didn't have them ready to play. This Cowboys team without Dan Quinn looks exactly what they were before he got hired here. They look like a team that's just, they're not physical. They can't get off blocks. And, bro, they just play slow. They can't generate no pass rush. They can't take away the football. And they give up touchdowns. Meanwhile, while your offense, where your $60 million quarterback, I can't point the finger. I cannot point no finger at CD Lamb. CD Lamb had a hellacious game when it mattered the most. I don't know why San Fran stopped trying to keep a pair of eyes on him. But, bro, Dak, let's call it what it is, bro. Since you have got paid $60 million, bro, since the start of 2024, bro, you have played inconsistent, and you have played more like shit than good, bro. I'm just keeping it real. And like y'all know, man, Foe is my guy. Foe is my guy. I've been going to bat for him, and I'm still going to bat for him, because it's still not totally all his fault. But, bro, hey, last night, you couldn't tell me otherwise, bro. The look on your face, everything about it right now, bro, it's just a team that is broken. It's an organization that is broken. Week in, week out, we are having the same talk with y'all. It's basically, y'all can't stop the run. Y'all give up touchdowns. Y'all can't run the football. Y'all can't score touchdowns. The play calling, and then on top of that, we always questioning y'all physicality. Y'all not physical enough. Now, like I say, we understand what the defense is going up against. Now, for the 49ers to be as banged up as they were, come on, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all gave up way too much. But for the offense to do nothing in the third quarter, that really killed you right there. And the same thing I keep seeing in every game that we have with Mike McCarthy is penalties. Now, we got fucked on a couple penalties. You know what I'm saying? Them pick plays, that wouldn't, that pick play was not cool, bro. You couldn't tell me otherwise what had happened on that should have been a pick play. But you look at the running game. All of a sudden, Rico Dowdle, he gets to the game, and what happens? Rico Dowdle all of a sudden got flu like it wasn't nothing talked about. Nobody broke anything about him being sick until about an hour of the game. All of a sudden, Rico Dowdle scratched due to illness, and Dalvin Cook is up. But you keep Deuce Vaughn active, but he gets no run. Like I said, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing at the running back spot. Right now, y'all just, Y'all just throwing shit up in the air, bro, and hoping it stick. And this is a sign of a joke organization, bro. It really is. Like, it's laughable with y'all. It's totally comical with the Cowboys, and you can't defend it. There's nothing you can really, you're at work, people talking bad about your Cowboys. There's nothing you can say, but I'm just ready for the Mavs and the Stars. That's basically how I've been going. That's why I'm trying to give y'all that, I'm trying to give y'all that hope. There we go. Good bucket. Good bucket. Come on, let's get back in the Wyndham column right now. Mavs up 86-79 right now on the Utah Jazz as we're live game night. Under 10 minutes in the fourth quarter right now. Y'all haven't already, like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. Follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade. Talking about the Cowboys, I will be talking about them a little bit more. We're just touching everything what happened in DFW sports, and it's game night tonight. It'll be game night tomorrow, but we'll probably focus a lot more on the Cowboys talk tomorrow. But I wanted to go live before the game and after the game yesterday. The reason I didn't go live before the game is because I kicked it with family, with my brother-in-law, my sister, and stuff like that. We was kicking it, doing all that type of stuff, and we really talked to all the sports, and it wasn't really nothing to get too hyped about anyway. And late last night, I'd have just been so upset, it would have ruined my sleep. So I didn't want to kind of fester and talk about it. But we're coming to you about it today. Like I said, I'm just giving y'all the complete rundown what's been going on in DFW sports. Ulysses Guap, what's good now? Appreciate you for tuning in as we live game night right now with the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Utah Jazz right now at the AAC. Utah's still scrapping, though. Utah scrapping, trying to get a victory right now. It sucks to have this type of game going on right now when you're getting ready to be on a back-to-back and play the Minnesota Timberwolves in a place where Luka wreaked havoc last year. So appreciate you for tuning in. But closing point on the Cowboys, and like I said, we'll talk about them more tomorrow. We'll go back and look at the tape. But Dak, bro, I'm really disappointed in you right now. But the main thing, bro, it's a total wreck from the top to the bottom. It really is. It's been put together poorly. But Dak, come on now. You turning over the football ain't got nothing to do with this roster being put together poorly. Now, your offensive line is shot at Terrence Steele, man. You might as well. Tyler Guyton actually had a pretty good game from what I could see, but I think you need to go ahead and move him to right tackle. Let Tyler Smith play left tackle. Put Bass back up in there at the guard position and roll with what you're going to do. Dalvin Cook got him some touches, but it just wasn't that much. Zeke, to me, really didn't play too much bad, but all of a sudden, Mike McCarthy just didn't know how to run the football anymore. I don't know what he's play calling, but it just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. So we'll talk about them more tomorrow, and we'll spend a lot of time on them tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get ourselves feeling right. And, for my DFW people, let's talk about the Mavs and Jazz game right now as the Mavericks get a steal. Najee Marshall up to Quentin Grimes. The three pops in and out, but they get the rebound. Let's go. Oh, that's a foul and one. Quentin Grimes going to the free throw line. Mavs up 90-81 right now on the TV that we got streaming right now, baby. 8:28 left in the fourth period right now. Quentin Grimes going to the free throw line. Mavs, they took that L against Phoenix, man, over the weekend. And looking at that game, bro, Kevin Durant did what he was supposed to do. He did. Booker gave him enough points as well, but that motherfucking Nurkic, bro. Nurkic killed the Mavs. Nurkic killed the Mavs. I mean, he went on a point where he scored like 12 straight points. Mavs had no answer for him. And I mean, the Mavs bench didn't come to play. I think they only had like 9 points. I'm telling you, the remedy for the Mavericks, of course, to me, Luka is going to get his 25. If you can get Kyrie to at least get you that 18, Clay can get you. If Kyrie can get you that 18 to 20 points, him and basically Klay Thompson, if they do that, you straight. Now, what you really need is production from PJ Washington, a Spencer Dinwiddie, Jaden Hardy. And what you really need is that combination of your bigs at least getting 20-plus points. I don't care how it goes, but Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively, as he goes up in there with a block. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Great block, Lively. Go get it, boy. Knock that shit into the third row. If you can get a combined 20 points from Gafford and Lively on a consistent night, Mavs going to be hard to fuck with. They're going to be hard to fuck with. What you got, you listeners? What you talking about? Man, Cowboys need help in every way, position, literally even both sides of coach. Like I said, I'm not going to let Dak Prescott pass, but the one thing I will say is this team is just broken. Get in there. Good job, D-Live. Mavs up 94-83 against the Utah Jazz right now. Approaching under about 7.5 minutes in the fourth quarter. Come on, we need some good defensive stops. Clam down on them. But the Cowboys, yeah, they need a total remodel from top to bottom. They love draft picks. I do believe they need to basically suck for the rest of this season. I can only see the Cowboys getting 2 wins for the rest of this. I can literally see them only getting 2 wins for the rest of this season. That's against the Giants. That's against the Panthers. And that should result into a top 10 pick. So they need that. To be honest with you, I'd go ahead and start looking to trade some players. I don't know who yet. Let me go back and look at this game tape and just be like, okay, we can get something for him and something for him. But right now, the Cowboys need to be sellers because winning get the division out your fucking mind, because the division don't do you no good, because all it's going to do is, even if you win it, it's going to put you up in the playoffs against a good coach team and a good put together team and get your ass whooped the way you've been getting whooped the whole season against good coached and good put together teams. Straight up. Straight up. He said even Dez say he's smoking the Cowboys pack. It's finished. It's finished. It's on the 2025, yo. It's on the 2025 for the Cowboys, man. That's all it is. Your quarterback then got paid. To me, man, like I said, I've defended Dak. Like I said, his coaching and his weapons and the run game, it don't do him no favors, but God dang. The offense ain't gave you nothing. The defense, like I said, you paying Dak $60 million. And like I said, Dak was never going to be the guy that you won a Super Bowl because of. But I still feel in my heart he's a quarterback. You can win the Super Bowl with, you can win with Dak. But you're not going to win because of him. And this year, it is blatantly obvious. It's blatantly obvious. Yeah, it's a pack, man. It's a pack on the Cowboys 2024 season. You got Washington fans over there. I don't know why they thinking about us, but, they got our coach up over there, but they chanting, we want Dallas, we want Dallas. Man, y'all can have them, man. Do what y'all going to do. Because, like I said, bro, I think me speaking as a Dallas Cowboys fan, I'm not speaking for all of us, you know what I'm saying? But, y'all see how I've been in the trenches for y'all and stuff like that, as well as my other Cowboy fans that hits it on the road. Man, y'all can have it, bro. Y'all can have it. I think the only thing I can look forward to is division games. 2 games I can see you getting is Giants and the Panthers. But Dak does do good against the division at home. He does. Maybe those are the games that might get him right. He plays Philly great at AT&T Stadium every year. I ain't going. We putting our money on the Mavs and the Stars this year. We going to get y'all a lot of back. This year is going to be mostly on the hardwood and on the ice. So y'all get ready. I'm thinking about going to the Mavs game this weekend with the family anyway. Do something this Sunday. They play 6:30 against the Orlando Magic. Thursday, they got the Houston Rockets down here. So yeah, we're gonna be doing much more of that for sure. But looking at the box score right now, leading scorers, Luka really taking a back seat tonight. Well, really, he just really ain't shot good today. He's almost at a triple-double. He's 10, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, but he's 3 of 18 from the field. 0 from 0 for 0 for from the 3-point arc. 0 for 7. So he really hasn't had a good night offensively. But Kyrie has picked up the pace. He got you 21 points right now, shooting 8 of 14 from the field. PJ Washington having a better night tonight as he got 10 points, 9 rebounds. He's 5 of 9 from the field. Daniel Gafford is giving you 9 points, along with Derek Lively, then gave you 14 points. Like I say, you get that 20-plus point combination between Lively and Gafford, I think the Mavericks they can make things happen. Klay Thompson right now sitting on 13 points. He's 5 of 12 from the field, 3 of 10 from the 3-point arc. You're getting a little bit more contribution. Najee Marshall got 4 points. Spencer Dinwiddie is really he's the guy giving you points off the bench as he has 11 points, being 3 of 5 from the field, hitting 3 threes, going 3 of 4. So, Mr. Cowboy, what's up, man? What's up? Appreciate you chiming in, man. Chiming in. Appreciate you for showing love, man. You listen, say Ashton Genty is in our hands on the draft. Jerry Jones will still find a way to draft a tight end. It depends how many picks can he get, though. So, like I said, if I'm the Cowboys, why don't you just go ahead and sell? Y'all love draft picks so much. Go ahead and suck the rest of the season. Get top 10 draft pick. Be in that high draft end category and try to see if you can get you 2 to 3 extra picks. Sell you something. Sell you something. They should be in sell mode to me. If y'all believe in the draft that much, y'all should be in sell mode. 2025 will be another rough year, but let's see with a new coach, can they be competitive? And then 2026 is probably where you're looking at, bro. This is going to take a minimum. You probably heard me say this on multiple shows, either on my show. Splash. 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 Let's go. What's up, Brayden? What's good, man? Checking out the Mavs game right now. Yeah. Lively getting that off it. God damn, he hit the hell out there. Boy, he chunked the shit up out that 3 and hit that boy. Man, Mavs up 8. Step back, Jack. Luka is not getting it done. He is not getting it done shooting tonight. Luka ain't doing nothing shooting tonight. Boy, he's struggling. He's struggling right now. Mavs trying to finish this game out. Man, the Utah Jazz is playing real tough right now. He called bank. Hey, Marking and dude, bruh. This dude balling on the Mavs right now. He got 17. Bruh, Utah got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes in double figures. They're giving the Mavericks all they want right now. Mavs still playing them tough, but good block, Gafford, landlord. Transition. Klay Thompson, shoot for 3. Splash. Let's go. That's what can get the Mavericks. Splash. Klay Thompson is a big 3 right now. Mavs up 101-90 right now. Timeout called by Utah. Transition. Luka gets a great pass to get your boy Klay Thompson washed up. That ain't that shit. Leave him open if you want to. I must admit that 49er fans know how to tailgate. I forgot you went to that game, bro. My guy. How does it feel, bro? I'm pretty sure probably the only game you'll go to is when Dallas goes down to Washington. That's probably your last game, right? Tell me that's your last game. But you know, the Bay Area out there, they got good weather out there. I believe if Texas had good weather, we tailgate. Like, now the fall is coming in, the tailgate is coming good, but I wouldn't know because I ain't going no more. Hell no. To the now. You felt it was a good game? You got your money's worth just because they came back in the end and made the fans sweat. I know them 49er fans was in there like, oh, nah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. How many more games you going to be going to? They getting it jumping in the AAC right now. I can't wait to go back to the AAC for the Stars and the Mavs. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a lot of that. He said, yeah, it was quiet. It got quiet, but how you feel about our man Foe, man? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have my segment on him. I'm gonna go harder on what's going on with the Cowboys today as well. I mean, not today, tomorrow. So we'll jump live tomorrow as well because the Mavs will be in they'll be in action as well. But we'll just have those two things to talk about. But I'm gonna really dive deep in on the Cowboys. You can't give them all your love while it's some other things going on. Like I said, I was giving love to TCU, SMU, and the Stars, as well as we're talking to Mavericks. But, bro, how you feel about 4, bro? I mean, like I said, I get it. You got 2 rookie offensive linemen and a right tackle that gets abused, and you don't have no run game, and you only got CeeDee Lamb, maybe Jake Ferguson as well. I mean, Jake Ferguson did what he could, but the second half adjustments that was made by Shanahan and the 49ers, you're just seeing, bro, the Cowboys, when it comes to coaching advantage, they have none. And their players are not good enough neither. So, Foe really disappointed me, man. He really disappointed me. Come on, Mavs, let's finish strong. About 4.5 minutes left going on right here. Bruh, this marketing dude, I don't know where they got this guy from, but he can play some basketball. He really can. He said, bro, I'm hot. Sure, CD was crying for the ball, but there's no way Dak didn't see the corner on the second pick. Bro, that game he put out, really, you can say for the last 3 weeks, bro, the games he has put out, if it wasn't for that fourth quarter game-winning touchdown drive that he had against Pittsburgh, bro, we can literally say we would have buyer's remorse. Damn it. Give up a transition 3. We would literally sit here and say we got buyer's remorse for Dak, bro, because these last 3 games, he is not cutting it. He is not cutting it, bro. And I don't know why he won't, but for some reason, he will not run the football, which I think it would help him dearly if he ran. Oh, good block, Gafford. Y'all called goaltending on that? Mavs going to have to try to finish, man. They're going to have to try to finish. Utah ain't going nowhere. No, that was a block. They gave it to him. But yeah, Dak, CD came through in the end. Hezzy with the boy, Luka is struggling tonight. His offensive game is struggling tonight. Big struggling. Offensive foul. Good job. Luka's struggling offensively, but he gets the offensive charge call right there. Come on, Mavs. Y'all need to get the ball to either Kyrie, Klay Thompson, or go inside. He said that was not a goaltend. That's how I feel. I'm like, what the hell? Just like they tried to call on the Cowboys game. Now, I know y'all saw where they had that pick play and 2 referees threw the flag and then they got together and said, nah, it was clean. What? Bro, I mean, it don't get no much more than a pick play. Come on, y'all. Everybody who watched that, bro, was like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. There's no way you can say that wasn't offensive pass interference, but, don't leave it into the refs. Don't leave it into the refs' hands. Utah challenging it. Kick it live right here with your boy right now. We coming down to the final minutes of the Utah and Dallas Mavericks game. We're trying to see if we can go ahead and get us another victory, stay undefeated in the AAC. Oh, that might not be. I mean, he's outside the restricted area. His feet are moving though. Luka feet is moving. They might overturn this. They might overturn this. Bro, that was BS. Our guy was tackled in the end zone. Facts. It stands. Luka established position. There we go. But nah, that was clear. Your DB gets tackled and you get a guy that's that wide open. Come on, bro. Like I said, we're gonna go extensively and talk about the Cowboys tomorrow. I will probably get with my brothers and probably see if they want to join the chat. But you gotta let it all fester out. And like I said as well, man, for y'all who has chimed in a little bit later and y'all probably didn't hear the news. I will no longer be doing Heart of Texas Sports. So every Wednesday, y'all normally saw me do that here on the channel. I will no longer be doing that. I just believe the opportunity needs to be for somebody who's trying to, get their wings up in their social content going. I believe I'm at the position right now. And this is no splurge on my man Larry B and all them. Much love to my man Larry B. Make sure y'all check out IE Sports Radio still at all times. Even I'm going to check out his shows. But I just need to be fully dedicated and focused to doing this and monetize off of this since we're at that status. And it's just going to be for me to always keep current with DFW sports and, just making sure I come to y'all about 3 times a week. So this is what we're going to do. We won't be, so don't expect me every Wednesday anymore. You know what I'm saying? But just make sure you stay tuned to the page. I will give at least a 5-6 hour notice if I'm going to go live that day. So we'll have it up to date and things going. But, I just believe IE Sports Radio is now an opportunity for somebody else to probably get themselves up and going. Let me go ahead and stay focused to this and build it up. And it's because of y'all chiming in and, getting some opinions and getting the things off. Finally, Luka gets one to fall through. Finally, he gets one to fall through. What you smelling, Braden? Closeout time? Closeout time. That was Luka's first 3 of the game, and it came with about under 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Mavs up 1-0, and on my screen they up 104-95 right now. 2:21 left in the fourth quarter. Like I said, it's going to be a back-to-back night for the Mavs. I wonder how we're going to do with the whole rest situation. But as Braden's saying, hey, Mavs trying to go ahead and finish it. Stay undefeated at AAC. Mr. Cowboy, what you talking about? He say, man, the refs were bad for both teams. It was a hard game to watch. It was the first half, it was really hard to watch. It was almost bad football, but it was bad refereeing too. And then San Fran made everything change because they started hitting big plays. They went on a 21-0 run. That was it. Of course, we stat pat, try to come back. Too late. Good to know even on nights where Luka is off, we can still do good. When you, hey, talk about it. Like I said, right now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mavs in double figures. The game not over yet. Utah's still battling. But you got 6 Mavs in double figures. Who really came to party tonight was Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't think Jaden Harden has got the minutes. Shit, he done only played 5 minutes today. So Spencer Dinwiddie is getting more playtime, getting more rep with 22 minutes. You done saw him getting more active out on the court. Najee Marshall was still out there. Omax done got some time. Quentin Grimes looked like he's still going to be in this lineup. But Derek Lively with 14 points. Daniel Gafford with 9. I'll take that. Klay Thompson got 18. Like I said, you get Klay Thompson the 18 to 20-plus points a game, along with Kyrie Irving. If he can get you 18 to 20-plus points a game, Kyrie is your leading scorer with 23. Like I said, Luka, he 5 of 22 from the field with 15 points. But the Mavs are still winning. Defense, they haven't been horrible. It looks like they'll give a low 100-point total. But at the same time, man, the Mavs are still, hey, offensively, they can still get it done. These are the type of games where we always felt some type of way about, because if Luka struggled, it was almost like the Mavs didn't have a chance. Oh, and the Mavs get the steal. Good job, Kyrie, playing the defense. And one. Should have got the and one. Don't stare him down, Luka. It's straight. Yeah, shoot that three. Brick. Get out of there. Oh, and we get the rebound. That should do it. That should do it. About a minute and a half left. Move the ball. Move the ball. Oh, PJ Washington standing on business with the yoke. Mavs up 110-97 right now, under a minute and a half left of the fourth quarter. It looks like they should take this game as it stands right now. Let's go. Give me something to be happy about in the DFW if I'm speaking for all my people that's, representing for the city around here. Oh, and they get the turnover. Great job. Come on, Luka. Get Luka out the game before he catches a damn technical foul for nothing. Yeah, man, get him. Yeah, get Luka out the game, bro. He tripping. He about to catch a technical. Fucking Mark Cuban over there like, don't do it, Luka. Don't do it, Luka. Don't do it, Luka. What's going on in the everywhere else? I see the Pittsburgh is up, 26-15 on the New York Giants. What we got in the World Series? The Dodgers. Dodgers up 4-0. Good Lord. Good Lord. Dodgers about to win that thing. They about to win this thing in 5 at least. Let me see what Aaron Judge is doing, because it's been a lot of talk about him, as where, we can go a little bit off topic. Kick it with your boy right here. Why it's a lot of sports in there. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. Talk about it. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be live. We'll be live as well, man. It'll be Mavs game night as well, but we're going to dig in deeper and talk about the root cause of these Dallas Cowboys, bro. We really is, man. Some things to get up off our chest for sure. Judge, what he done did. That man, 3 at-bats, nothing. Struck out once. Boy, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. Basically, that's about the end of the game right there. That's about the end of the game right there. Mavs basically empty the bench. Yeah, y'all might get one more bucket. And there it is. They got the 3. Minute and a half left. Move the ball, move the clock. Move the ball, move the clock. As the Mavs will come through with their second victory of the season as they go 2-1. Tomorrow they will be in action in Minnesota tomorrow, starting at 6:30 Central Standard Time tip-off. They will basically get reacquainted with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves on the road. So that is a place where we was able to establish ourselves and win that 23-24 Western Conference banner. So best believe it will be some vibes that goes down in Minnesota tomorrow. Let's see if Luka can. I don't see Luka having bad nights offensively, back-to-back nights. Looking at ending this, PJ Washington had you a double-double. He played bad offensively in the Phoenix game. He bounces back with 12 points, 11 rebounds. We'll take that. Gafford had 9 points, and I told you Derek Lively 14 points. We'll take that to that gets you right there. That gets you enough. That's that 20 plus we talked about. Klay Thompson, 18 points. Luka with 15. Kyrie Irving, your leading scorer with 23. But your main guy who got it done for the Mavericks today, coming off the bench and getting him finally some playing time and being reunited with the Mavs, Spencer Dinwiddie with 11 points, shooting 3 of 5 from the field and went 3 of 4 from behind the arc. His energy, his offense sparked enough for the Mavericks to pull through on the night that Luka struggled. And that's probably a generous understatement, but Luka struggled. He struggled, but but the Mavs still come through. You got other people that contributed, and we talked about their bench last against Phoenix. That's really what kind of did them in. They missed a lot of bunnies at the rim as well. The bench come through today. Bench came through today. Looking overall, Mavs shot 45% from the field. They hit 11 threes. They were 13 of 17 from the free throw line. That's something they still got to tighten up. They lost the rebound battle by 5. Turnovers were dead even. And they committed too many fouls. And they had 2 technical fouls today. But, hey, Mavs get the victory. They're undefeated at the AAC still. So we'll take that to the bank. Tomorrow, get ready to root for them. It'll be a little bit earlier tip-off, 6:30. Tomorrow, we'll start our live stream again. We'll have our topics. Make sure you stay tuned. Like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. We'll have our topics that we're going to talk about tomorrow on sports raps, giving y'all some flavor. But it's going to be a lot about what's going on in the Cowboys Nation. And then we'll talk about a lot what's going on with the Mavs. So it's going to be more of a Cowboys and Mavericks live going on tomorrow. Man, hey, the Mavericks did me justice. I'm glad they ended up coming by and healing my heart. Like I said, the Metroplex over the weekend didn't do too bad. I mean, the Mavericks ended up losing, but, TCU, SMU came through. They gave you something right there. Appreciate that. The Stars ended up winning as well. It was just the Cowboys and Mavs, but the Mavs ended up bouncing back today. It'll be even nicer if they could bounce back and get a back-to-back win going on the road in Minnesota. So this is going to be another test, one of those tough Western Conference teams that we're going to have to face that you're probably going to see in the postseason. So let's see what the Mavericks can get going and get rolling with. I'm confident. Like I said, Klay Thompson, he fits right in. All we need you to do is just when you feel you got a shot, take the shot. And he's doing that. So tomorrow I'm going to probably try to look to see if I can get my brothers involved. We'll probably dig deep into the Cowboys. If not, you're just going to see a lot of my face coming here soon. But I'm trying to get this about 3 times a week. Try to get y'all 3 times a week, and then I throw the game footage in between every now and then. So y'all know how it is, man. Y'all know what it is. So, man, we done had good fun for the day. Like I said, we could have went harder into the Cowboys, but we just broke over the weekend special leftovers of what happened this weekend in all of DFW sports. Y'all know it's college basketball season coming around. Probably next topic coming around. Probably in the weekend, I'll mention some TCU SMU volleyball as well as soccer coming in there. We're going all the way up on DFW sports. We're taking this to the next level. I'm more fully committed. Y'all gonna see my face a lot of times. Of course, y'all check out the videos that I have. If you're missing the good times of the Cowboys football action, man, I got plenty of videos from the last couple of years that can probably soak up your tears. How we was doing in the AT&T Stadium. So make sure y'all check that out. Y'all already know where y'all at. Like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. Y'all see right below. If you haven't already, follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Drewski Self-Made. We be breaking down a lot of things down in the stuff that we break down and share from the Dallas Morning News. We're going to start bringing that to the YouTube channel as well. So, man, we're going to be fully committed, and we're going to just show y'all how the fandom rocks right here in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. Like I said, I'm no breaking news type guy. I'm not no analyst. I'm not a specialist or anything like that. I'm just like my people that come and fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a fan that wants to see his teams do good, but I will root for them good or bad. I will tell the truth about them, good or bad. And that's why y'all come in here and y'all want to get the real flavor in your ear. So appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Appreciate Braden for chiming in, Mr. Cowboy as well. Like I said, we'll talk about a lot more Cowboys coming in tomorrow. We'll dig deeper into them and their root cause of what's going on and look forward to what's going on. Ulysses Squad, appreciate you for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow as we'll check in the Mavs and the Timberwolves as well. So, and we'll talk more Cowboys, and we'll probably talk some draft talk as well. Knicks, appreciate you for tuning in. Joshua the GOAT, Trey Fofo, appreciate you for chiming in as well. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights, as always, appreciate you for chiming in. Lil CJ, keep getting your money, my homie. Appreciate you for tuning in and being the first one to run it down, man. I will catch up with y'all tomorrow, same time. Gabriel, what's up? I see you checked in, man. You didn't call about the end of the show, but if you want, even though it's the end of the show, just go ahead and play it back. I went over some good juice topics for DFW Sports, but I will be checking in tomorrow, same time, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. we'll be going over deeper details about the Dallas Cowboys, and it'll be another game night with the Dallas Mavs. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. He said was pumping iron. Run it back tomorrow, bro. I got you. I got you. We'll do that. Matter of fact, let me get my push-ups in. Let me beat this flow up. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my push-ups in and get ready to go ahead and tuck it in. But we'll be back same time tomorrow, talking a lot of Cowboys, talk Mavericks and Timberwolves. Till then, man, y'all know what it is. I'm the one-man force, the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports. Like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. Y'all know how we do it for Dallas Fort Worth Sports. It's the brand new flavor in your ear. Make sure you do everything with love because you know love always wins. And with that, y'all, I'm out. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, though. Peace. Let's do it.